What is good, guys and girls of YouTube? My name is Justin Omoi here with Chopstick, but with the video for you guys and girls to help yourself in music artistry and such. Today we are talking about something that a lot of people have been asking me on YouTube, and it's like, what are you talking about? They always ask me this question, yo, how do I make my vocals sound like they sit on the beat? And I'm like, what do you mean sit on the beat? Because you can't really sit on a beat. It's music, unless you sit on your MP3 player. I'm guessing what they mean by sit on the beat means like, how do I make it sound like it fits with the beat? And that is easily not too hard to understand and do. This is a mixing thing, a mixing type of problem that a lot of artists, I'm sure, doesn't understand. But not to worry, I'm gonna go ahead and first explain it, and two, show you an example of it in the computer of how to achieve these things you wish you want to answer. I hear a lawnmower. So yes, the reason why people say their sound does not feel like it fits the beat right or sits on the beat is because the volume, of course, would probably not be matching or fit with the sound. Voice may be too high and it sounds like you're sticking out of the beat, meaning you hear your voice over the beat like a Chance the Rapper kind of thing most of the times. Or your voice may be too low and you can't even hear yourself half the time because your dynamic range is amazing and the beat takes over those signals. You want to Goldilocks that hoe. You got to compress the sound to make sure it's all balanced and then fit it somewhere along the middle or where you feel fits within the song. Alright, so let's say we are recording a track. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Go here, go here. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Sure, I should extend this. But yeah, anyways, once I record that, I'm going to go ahead and just put that there. I'm going to hit play and take a listen. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, notice that notice the volume is louder than the beat, so it's like, oh, it doesn't fit in. So first and foremost, let me go ahead and put this in insert 4. That's where my vocal is. Let's say I want to lower it down then. Yo, so let's say, oh, let me lower this down. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it sounds okay, but it still sounds like there's some parts that's being taken over. Yo, it's your boy. Like, it's your boy. It's not as effective. Yo, it's your boy. Notice how yow is loud, but it's your boy. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. So yeah, it's kind of up and down. That's where we add the compressor. So I'm using a Fruity limiter as a compressor so you can visually see this waveform. And by the way, I put all the sounds into the beat as well so you can understand what is going on and why these things happen. So let me go ahead and tell you real quick. This is going to be the vocal over here at the left side. Right side will be the beat. Notice the waveform, how small it is and how big it is over here. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. Cool. So as you see here, notice this is good, but there's some parts, like if you notice there and there, where the beat will take it over. So what you have to do is actually compress the vocals. So what we have to do is, of course, lower the threshold to an approximate amount, a good amount where it covers. Go ahead and put the ratio 2:1. And of course, if you want, add a little knee. So yeah, gain, we'll probably have to bring that up some. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you only the output, which is the green. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he. So yeah, notice how the it's your boy, it's, big. It fits with this now, the yow. In comparison, yow, look how big this is. And then it's your boy, look how low it is. It's your boy. But yeah. So if we look in comparison, notice the green is going to be, relatively on level with the beat. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit, all that joy. So yeah. I'm sure you can see it. So yeah. If you try compressing and it still feels like it's out of place, if it feels like it's just straight up flat and it's in the song and you don't really hear yourself being alive or, you know, professional. That's because you probably don't have a presence within your vocals. When recording your vocals, you're going to use one microphone, so that's going to be a mono microphone. It'll give you an even amount of left and an even amount of right. Left, right. And that will definitely give you, you know, a flat response. I spoke about this when I talked about mono versus stereo, and I spoke about it with stereo imaging, but you have to create a presence. Definitely a reverb is a great place to start when you want to create a presence. If you don't do stereo imaging, that's like fitting a line within a circle, where stereo imaging is like fitting a circle inside of the circle. So you'll be able to have a, you know, better circle rather than a circle with a circumference line in between it. I didn't tell you to turn off. So definitely adding a reverb can help make your sound, you know, more professional or fit with your song. Like I was saying, with the vocal being mono, it only has one track. It's not going to be, let's say, multi-channel. It'll show two, but these are like identical. So what happens is if you have the identical sounds, guess what? It's going to stay in the middle. So look over here. This is the vocal. Over here is going to be the beat in comparison. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Notice how the beat, it has more of a left and right, where the actual vocal is more in the middle. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh blah 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 blah. So yeah, what we have to do is add something like, let's say, a reverb. A reverb will help bring more of a presence. It'll help make that line more you know, left and right. So let's say go here. I'm gonna go select, add a reverb. Where you at though? Reverb. Alright, a good tip, make sure you have the reverb behind the wave candy so the wave candy could read the reverb. That way, you know, it's all signal flow. But anyways, you don't have to worry about that. Just know I put in the reverb, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just adjust a little bit and notice. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh blah 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 blah. Cool. As you see, even if I reduce the wet to like something like 15. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit all that joy. It's, you know, it's not up and down straight mono. Like, let me just show you comparisons. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh blah 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 blah. So yeah, creating more of a outer shape rather than just a straight line will help give your vocals a presence in the song. So let me do it one more time. Yo, it's your boy. You already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy. Oh my god, look at me. Oh blah 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 blah. So yeah, anyways, that's another way you could help your beat, your vocals fit in the beat. If you tried compressing your vocals and it did not work, if you tried adding a reverb after you tried compressing the vocals and it did not work, I'd say there's at least 2 or 3 more reasons why it doesn't sound the way you want it to sound. First and foremost, let's talk about the way you record these sounds. That's the whole input gain and performance. If you speak right close to the mic, it sounds like you're breathing narration right inside of the microphone. There's gonna be heavy bass, and you probably don't want bass. That's your fault. It's not the mixing fault. It's mainly your fault. You get distortion, or it's just so low that you hear noise and it's not gonna fit nicely. Your fault. Either way, it's gonna be your fault. And I don't want to sound, you know, mean, but your fault. Best thing to do, find the right recording, find the right way you want to sound. I'm not sure if I made a video about it. I probably did think about it in my head and not make it, but I thought I made it. But if I did, you'll see the I button over there. If not, I'll send you to another helpful video in the meanwhile while I make that video. If it's not the actual recording and performance, the way you said the thing, it could be that the beat that you ripped off of YouTube with the downloader, it probably was a master or compressed, heavily compressed beat, so it's like, yo, you can't even penetrate this wall, you know what I'm saying? In that case, you'll have to, you know, have no choice but to use an EQ on the beat to reduce sounds. It probably won't be the best when it comes to the total output, but hey, you want to sound like you fit within the beat, go ahead and do that. Nothing wrong about it, but, you know, just keep that in mind and consideration that those sounds might not sound the best unless you actually, you know, buy the beat as a WAV file and unmix or unmastered in that case. All right, let's say the beat actually was compressed and it's, you know, pretty loud. So like this. You know, we still have some leeway, so we're good, but let's just say, you know, it's compressed. And I try to play my vocals with it. Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my. So yeah, the first thing you would think is, okay, let me go ahead and just lower the beat. Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my god, look at me, oh blah 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 blah. So that is helping, but I still feel like my voice is being taken over. So let's try something else. Let me try lowering it again. Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my god, look at me, oh blah 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 blah. So yeah, it sounds okay. I still feel like some frequencies are taking over my beat, my vocal. My bad, my vocal. So let's say I want to go in the thing, pull out parametric EQ2. All right, and now I got the EQ2. I could just reduce some frequencies because remember my vocals got frequencies that is going to be taken over. So let me go ahead and reduce some. Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my god, look at me, oh blah 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 blah. So yeah, we could possibly like raise the beat up too, because right now it sounds like that Chance the Rapper tip, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my god, look at me, oh blah 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 blah. So yeah, it sounds a little bit more, you know, better. That's the best we could do it if we have like a mastered track, a mastered instrumental, a beat that's heavily compressed just to, you know, show off sounds in YouTube. And yeah. Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my god, look at me, oh blah 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 blah. It's definitely a lot better than putting it natural and without the EQ. Yo, it's your boy, you already know he doing shit all that joy. Yeah, like Nurse Joy, oh my god, look at me, oh my. So yeah, just keep in mind that my sounds, I only have like 2 sounds and then some percussions, but other instrumentals, they'll probably have like 3, maybe 4, like pads and stuff, whole bunch of different frequencies. So yeah, I might go a little bit easy when it comes to this beat, but some other beats would be like, yo, it's hell to actually work with. So yes, that is how you do, you know, deal with that. And the last thing I could think about right now is the actual way you're listening to the song in the first place. If you're listening to your sound with, let's say, Beats by Dro or Beats by Dre or whatever, headphones, or maybe even like, you know, a kitty headphone that doesn't have the greatest quality, probably is because of that. So if you don't have the greatest of headphones, you won't be able to have the greatest of listening, and you won't be able to have the greatest of mixing in your greatest of your sound, song, whatever it may be. My throat is running dry, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit thirsty. See some chicks on Instagram, and I'm just playing. But yes, I'm gonna end the video here. Thumbs up the video if you like this video. Subscribe to your boy Justin Omoi if you want to see more videos when I put up, you know, on the day, not daily, on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And yeah, all right, and with that being said, peace out. Done. Piece of shit. Ah, fuck, damn, man.